You are leading through this process, not just a path towards doing talks, but you're leading to be a leader. You're leading the recovery of the community.
Hey, it's Dr. Miller. Welcome back to AMC. We're in a series on marketing and social media. Today we're discussing community talks with Dr. Ben Lerner. Let's go ahead and get started.
Hi, welcome to this month's series on marketing and social media. I'm going to be talking about community talks. One of the hardest things is just to set them up. So I want to talk about how we create the opportunities to do a lot of community talks. It's gotten a bit more challenging these days, but people want to stay relevant. When you're talking about health and wellness right now and building immunity, the ability to withstand viruses and other pathogens and overcome disease, that topic is hotter now than ever. And so a lot of people are looking to bring in doctors as resources to talk and educate their constituents, whether it's their members, whether it's their employees, whether it's their other partners, members of their church. Everybody's looking for speakers right now. It's a great time to set up community talks. So here's a good way that we get in, which is creating partners. So as an example, right now we are in November, December coming up, so we're in sort of the holiday months. And we do a food drive for Thanksgiving and a toy drive leading up to Christmas. And it's a great way we create the partners that eventually become the locations for our talks. So for both the food and the toy drive, we'll pick a church that is doing a drive already. Almost every church plans to do these types of drives. And we will reach out to them, let them know we would love to do this together with you. We'll find out which charity they're supporting. We'll reach out to the charity also and say, listen, we're here working with the church and want to be working directly for you on behalf of your charity to raise the food or the toys. So right there, we've created a couple of partners. As we go through the process, we get to know and relate with those entities. We'll also reach out to 5 or 6 businesses. And I'll share with those businesses that, hey, we would love you to become part of this campaign we're doing for food or toys. And here's how the campaigns work. We agree as a clinic that we're going to give away to 100 people. So let's call your visit $300 for the first visit. We're going to give away $30,000 of services in exchange for the food or exchange for the toys. And we ask the businesses to do is to also give something away. So whether it's a free workout at the gym, whether it's a free session with a personal trainer, whether it's 5% off coffee, 10% off the meal, whether it's one free session at the karate studio, a $50 cleaning at the dentist. We ask them to contribute something so that we create a goodie bag. So when you come in with your food in preparation for Thanksgiving, you'll get your free first visit in the office plus a goodie bag filled with all these other opportunities at these other businesses. So the businesses benefit from the people that come in to see us going in to see them. The businesses benefit from all the good PR that they're part of this campaign to raise food and toys. And they also get connected to each other and the church and the charity as well as part of working together to benefit the community. So through this whole process, we'll create, again, 6, 7, 8 different partnerships. And in the process of getting to know them and sharing the purpose of chiropractic and what our mission is in our office on behalf of this community, we'll share with them the different types of talks we can do at their location and for the different people that they touch. These talks can turn into webinars for the organization. We've done calls where they've just gotten people on calls for the organization, as well as physically showing up and doing a talk, or just inviting them into our office when we're doing talks, or inviting them in, like we'll do a talk at the gym and invite the church and all the partners to come to the gym. So there's all kinds of different ways or locations for the talks, but this opens up a conversation based on doing good work together to have the opportunity to do a talk with them. Throughout the entire time we're in the fundraising process, I also look at as a great opportunity to share our message. So as the leader of the fundraiser, it gives me a chance to constantly reach out to the church and the business partners and the charity, and in the process of talking about the good work we're trying to do for these poor people in need of food and toys, to also share my passion, which is for something like, for example, COVID, that people who are taking care of themselves have strong immune systems. They can withstand the virus. They overcome it more easily. They don't suffer and they don't die. That our patients, the people we work with, have a confidence in their immune system, and they can go out there and they can live their lives courageously because they're getting the care we do. So this is certainly about the mission of the community relative to food and toys, but it's also the mission of people living their life, community recovery, those businesses getting back to a level of thriving, the churches recovering and being filled back up and thriving as well. You are leading through this process, not just a path towards doing talks, but you're leading to be a leader. You're leading the recovery of the community. I've always said, during this pandemic or any time, that chiropractors have the opportunity to lead, to not just lead people through it and getting them well and helping them stay well, but also to lead all the organizations after it as we go to do programs like this, go out there and do talks and encourage people to get back to living and get this world back on track. When B.J. Palmer developed and continued to develop chiropractic, he saw us as leading the world. Well, communication, doing these talks, getting out there in the community, that's our chance to speak and to lead. So I'd encourage you guys to continue learning from AMC because once they come in, you've got to do a great job of turning them into patients, as well as just downloading all the different talks we do, getting a hold of all the different PowerPoints we have, all the different tools we have for you to fill up the talks. You just can't help but grow and change the world as part of the AMC movement.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Tim Peterson with Peterson Chiropractic in San Antonio, Texas. A long time ago I decided I needed to get out and talk to the community about health because they don't know a whole lot about health, but I was terrified. And I actually froze on my first lecture. Since then, it's been many, many years of being able to speak to the community in a powerful way, messages that they need to hear. It's benefited my practice immensely. And I'll just have to tell you that if you're thinking about doing it, if you think about all the reasons that you shouldn't do it, those are all the reasons that you should do it. Your community needs you, and it needs what we have to offer.
Thanks for joining us today. We've got a training boot camp coming up in Atlanta on January 28th through the 31st. If you'd like more training like this, or just want to check out ways AMC can help your practice, contact us for a free guest pass today.